BlightyBoxing in association with Frank Warren and Queensberry Promotions, joined by Louie Lynn, who is fairly fresh off his Queensberry Promotions debut at the Copper Box. Went well, didn't it?
Yeah, it was good. It was great to get back out after such a long time, but I really enjoyed it.
It was a feisty little performance as well, plenty of spite in there.
Oh yeah. That's how I like to fight.
Did you have something more to prove though, a little bit of frustration to get out after your layoff?
That's what I felt, and after and I knew I had a 4-rounder, and I was super fit. I've been training so hard, so I thought I was just trying to knock him out. I think a little bit too much sometimes, so I was working on trying to calm down a little bit sometimes, but that's part of my style. I like to be high work rate, but I can box and take my time. So.
What did it mean to you to get back in the ring and, I don't know, almost put all your troubles behind you?
Oh, it meant everything, because boxing is my life and I sacrifice everything for the sport, and it's what I love. Like, and even to be honest with you, I was quite upset after when I got out of the ring, because I so wanted to try and get the stoppage. I see my mum, she was like, "You up, boy?" I was like, yeah. But she could see I was just a bit upset, and then because I was rushing a little bit where I was trying a bit too hard. But now I'm pleased with it anyway. After such a long time out, I think I've done quite well. So
let's go back to that. I mean, it's fair to say you had what we might call management issues that kept you out of the ring. Just how hard was it for a majorly enthusiastic young bloke like you who loves the sport not have an end product to the work you were putting in every week?
Yeah, it's very hard and upsetting, and I've said before in an interview, but it does build your character up, because it makes you strong if you can keep. But and when I was training before, I wouldn't be like the type to tick over. I'm always like, I can't really tick over. It's all or nothing. So I'm in the gym. I'll be doing runs and timing them, because that just motivates me to keep training hard. And when I'm in the gym, always just giving my all. But to finally, like you say, get to do the end product, that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what you.
But to do all that work without an end goal,
yeah.
It almost, I don't know, it's not wasted work, but it must have kind of felt like that sometimes.
Definitely, yeah. Like when I find out that the fight's not going to happen, like on the week of the fight and stuff like that, I cried both times. Do you know what I mean? It's really upsetting, but thankfully I'm the best now, Frank Warren, and I've got a great team at the Peacock, and that's it. I'm ready to take over this year.
It was enter Francis Warren, who's now your manager, who's fixed you up down here at the Peacock. Now, whereas you worked pretty much individually with Kevin Mitchell before, how are you finding being part of I was going to say a team, but it's more like a squad now, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is like a squad and a team, but it's great because everyone, like I say, it's just a great atmosphere. Everyone has a laugh, like we're a great team, but then at the same time, everyone's serious and puts all the work in and push each other hard. So
mentally, when you're part of there's other people going through the same things as you, does that kind of help you on a daily basis rather than that lonely thing, that lonely boxing thing?
Yeah, that's why it's nice. Like before, I remember at the media on the way in, I'm with James Branch, and then we went out, we had something to eat after. Was it me, James and Chris? Yeah, we went out and had a nice munch at, where did we go? Wagamama's, and we're all in it together, do you know what I mean? And then you're all in the change, like, it helps because you feel like you're not on your own, do you know what I mean? Even though Stu goes out in the ring, but your whole team, we're all in the same boat. So,
what about the different voice in the corner for the first time? How was that with Martin?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Martin, he speaks clearly and he communicates what you need to do and gets it through to you, and that's what you need. So,
I mean, they say you need a fight to bed in with a new trainer. Did you feel you needed it, or was it just click like, or did you go straight like clockwork?
Yeah, that's how it felt. It wasn't that clockwork, and I feel like what he was telling me, I was putting into practice, and it was working. So that's why it's great being here at the Peacock, because Martin Bowers is a great coach, and they all are, and they know their stuff. So when they tell you things, you've got to take it on board because they know what works. So
just changing tack with you slightly. Obviously, when you're going through hard times, you've made no secret of the fact, but you've got a very strong faith, religious beliefs. Where did this come from? Is this something you grew up with, or is this something you found later in life?
Yeah, well, last year I became a born-again Christian, but all throughout my life I've always believed in God and prayed and stuff, and I believe that when you fully trust in the Lord and that, then he come and he'll help you and he'll deliver you and give you strength and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And I think he does. He loves everyone. So.
Are you saying you've always been spiritual, but you've never really done it sort of had a label for it, if you like.
Yeah, I've always been. I'd always prayed from like a young boy. I wasn't, and then I tried to go to church a few times, and I thought, this ain't really for me. But I tried this church that's up near me in Banstead, and I really liked it. Like some old lady, her name's Pam. She's like in her 80s, but she welcomed me there, and I liked her, and had a coffee afterwards, and I just got more into it. And then when you're with like your fellow Christians, and they're going through the Bible and stuff, it helps you make sense of things a bit more.
They're quite big on the singing side of things in those sort of churches, aren't they?
Oh yeah, they sing a few hymns, but
you got a good singing voice?
Nah, I'm terrible. I wish I could sing. My little brother's a good singer, but nah, I'm terrible.
I say, like, when I was younger, I mean, your introduction to church was Sunday school or something like that, but did you ever have that experience in the conventional church, or were you just sort of just picked this up a little bit later?
Yeah, sort of just picked it up a little bit later, to be honest with you, yeah. And that's what I mean, so I live for Jesus now, and you know what I mean, I give my life over to him, and I just want to do, like, let his will be done in my life, and I want to try and bring people to him if possible, so. What
is it, I know it sounds a strange way of saying it, but what does it do for you in a sense? Does it give you a sense of inner calm?
Yeah, most definitely. It gives you peace, do you know what I mean? True peace. And
you can make sense of things, maybe.
Yeah, definitely. And you know that no matter what you're going through or whatever, you're not on your own, and you can get through all things. And that's what keeps me going. One of my favourite what verses is I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And we all, like, obviously everyone goes through tough times and stuff, but yeah, I believe nothing's impossible with God. So.
How often do you attend the Christian church?
Like every Sunday if I can, yeah.
Just Sundays, is it?
Yeah, just Sundays, yeah.
What's life, a young man like you, I think you're 24 now, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, what does life consist of for you, apart from 2 dogs and the Epsom Downs?
Yeah. Well, not much, to be honest, and just training, do you know what I mean? And fortunately, I do a bit of coaching as well, personal training at 12x3 gym in Aldgate, Darren Barker and Ryan Peacock Gym, so that keeps me busy.
Because you do take this seriously, don't you? I mean, there's all about people say living the life. I mean, you do that and more, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. I went and seen my cousins this weekend, as it goes. What was it? Saturday night, and went out and played a bit of pool. But I don't even ever do that. Do you know what I mean? So that was quite a big thing. I usually just lock off and just train. Do you know what I mean? That's it.
Considering you might be a bit considered unsociable because you don't go out, you had a decent old following at the Copper Box, didn't you?
Yeah. Fortunately, I've got quite a big support, so I'm grateful for that.
Finally, what's next, Louie?
What's next? Boxing 22nd of February, and I can't wait. I've been working on things in the gym with Ray, Eric, Martin and Andre, so I'm looking to put that into practice and show people now, and I'm looking to do big things this year. So.
Back up to 6 now, is it?
Yeah, 6th rounder now, so can't wait.
Louie Lynn, you're a little star. Thank you very much, mate.
Thanks a lot, Richard. Thank you very much, yeah. Cheers.